Okay, I'm kind of waiting for some parts for my 51 Ford pickup, so I thought I'd do another video on some issues we're having here in the Pacific Northwest. We've got a tremendous amount of wildfires, and it's putting a lot of smoke in the air. And it's in this area, central Washington, we're actually in an unhealthy air quality alert. So anyway, I thought I'd do a little video on a device I have that keeps my house clear of smoke. It certainly won't do anything outside, but inside the house, it's very good. Now, I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid for by doing this. Nothing like that. But I feel so strongly about this product that I did want to put out a video and let some people know about it. Just educational. This up here is a Honeywell home electronic air cleaner, and I have here that the last time I cleaned it was 9 of 2025, and so right now we're at 7 of 26, so we're almost a year. And so I'm gonna take this thing out and I'm gonna go through a cleaning process and let everybody see how we do that. Let's see if I can do this without a ladder. Okay, so this is one of the collecting cells, and it has a set of ionizing wires, real tiny wires right here, that sends out, I believe it's 5,000 volts DC, and then the plates that collect the dust, those are 10,000 volts DC, I believe. And anyway, the different voltages causes a electrical field which actually collects the smoke or particles or whatever. Man, I'm surprised I can do this. Well, I'm gonna hang on a second. I can't reach the other pre-filter. I'm not quite tall enough. Hang on. Okay, I'm here in the laundry room, and I'm filling up my utility tub with some warm water and Simple Green. I like Simple Green. It's kind of an all-around cleaner, and it doesn't leave a residue when you rinse stuff off. But I want to kind of show you just how much this electronic air cleaner from Honeywell, how much it collects in particles and stuff like that in the air. Now, I have a standard home. It's not a fancy home, but it doesn't have anything in it that's considered fancy. Okay, but here's one of the cells, and I'm going to dump it down in here, and instantly you can see the water starting to turn colors. Guess I got to get some more water in there. Now, if you watch right here, as the water and the soap come up, you'll be able to see the dirt coming right out of those cells. Yeah, look at the dirt. Here it comes. And there's no agitation or nothing, but it's just absolutely black. This is the filthiness that, well, let's face it, that's what you're breathing in the house. So right now, I'm gonna do that, let that soak a little bit, and then these are the pre-filters. They also need to go in here and get cleaned. And so I'm going to let those soak for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll do a little comparison of what we got here. Okay, well, I'm back after about 15 minutes or so, and you can definitely see how bad this water is, how dirty it is from everything. I'm just going to give it a couple of sloshes here, let it kind of drain out a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, a towel. I forgot to get a towel. Ah. Okay, I think I'll just put them up here and let them drip dry just a little bit before I try to take them out of here, because I don't want these drips to go all over my nice hardwood floors. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So you get to see just how dirty that water is, and that's just from those electronic air cleaners. Now this, believe it or not, this is what you're breathing in your home. And like I say, I'm not sponsored by Honeywell or anything like that. I just strongly believe in this product. I've sold it when I was in the field, when I was heating air conditioning specialist. I sold this product and I was very pleased with it. It's been in my home for, oh gosh, 15, 20 years maybe, something like that. And still works great. You do this kind of maintenance once in a while, and that's all you got to do. But I'm very pleased with it, and so now I'm going to take these out into the garage, and I'll dry them pretty good with some compressed air. And boy, that looks terrible. I'll dry them with compressed air and reinstall them, and we'll be back in business. Okay, well, I'm going to dry these things off. Now these are very light duties, and they're easily, you can blow the centers right out of them, so I put them up against something so that they don't blast out. Yeah, those are pretty dry already. Okay. those are pretty dry. These ionizing wires they're like a fishing line. They're very thin. They're easily damaged. Some people used to put these in their dishwasher and clean them in their dishwasher. I really don't recommend that for two reasons. One, the little fingers that stick up in the air, you can see that's getting some dirt off of there. The little fingers that stick up in the air can break these wires, and then that particular area won't collect any dust anymore. And of course the other thing is, I don't want this kind of stuff in the same thing as where my plates are that I eat off of. I'll be real honest about that. But this is just more of this debris coming off. But okay, now they're ready to go back in. I'll do a pause here for a minute. Okay. Unfortunately, one of my neighbors had to call an ambulance. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this dust doesn't have something to do with it. Okay, now these are those pre-filters, and they'll catch the grasshoppers and marbles that are sometimes go through these systems. When I was in the field, I went to a house that was a rental, and the people living there had a floor return air, and they actually swept all the stuff in their house right down that grill, and of course it filled the whole thing up. It was a mess. Now these collecting cells, I have it turned off, by the way. It's turned off, but they have an arrow pointing down to tell you which way the airflow is. And so at this point I'm following that, and there we go. And now, right now it's still turned off. I leave it off, and earlier I said it was July, but this is actually April or August. So I changed my date up there to August, and now the fan is running through and taking air through that cell and everything, so it's going to continue to dry those, because you want them really dry. You really don't want to turn the power on until after they're as dry as you can imagine they'd be, because sometimes if you don't let them dry all the way, they'll arc, and that arc becomes a little carbon line, and then pretty soon the system doesn't work as efficiently as it should. But that right there is the Honeywell electronic air cleaner, 16 by 20 size, installed for whole house cleaning, and it does a marvelous job. If you have any comments or questions, you can put them to the video, or you can watch my other videos on Between the Rumble Strips with Chris. And I enjoy all the comments. I enjoy, be nice now. I enjoy all the comments. I enjoy seeing a like, subscribe if you can, and also share this with other people so they know, because there are a lot of people that aren't familiar with this, and see if you can do that, and I'd sure appreciate it. And thanks a lot. And I just saw that my parts came for the 51 Ford pickup, so I'm going to be working on it next. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you later on. Bye for now.